Hey everybody, welcome back to the Castle Grounds Apiary. In this video we are going to go over the 2021 full year-end beekeeping data review. We're going to go over the best months for views, subs, the top channels, the top videos, and the total numbers as a composite score for views and subs and videos for the whole community. So stick around. Alright guys, so we're going to start with the high level overview, and this is similar to kind of what we show in the month to month breakdown, except instead of going from say December 1st to December 31st, this actually goes from January 1st to December 31st. So we are able to capture what the total views were per channel for the year 2021. Now if you were to go to Barnyard Bees right now and go to his About section, it would show you what his total views are as a channel, but it doesn't break it down for you year by year, video by, well, it does break it down by video, but you don't know where those views came in for a video. So basically, if there's a video that's 4 years old, it could have 4 million of Barnyard Bees, 4.8 million views in 2021. Now that's not the case. But without capturing this data, you don't really know that. So we'll hit the high points. Total views for Barnyard 4.8, JP the Bee Man 9.7. JP just killed it. 628 had 5.3. Frederick Dunn had 6.7. Ian Stepler at the Canadian Beekeepers blog had 7.7 million views in 2021. Where's Blondie? What did she get? Texas Beeworks only had 1.7 million, which is surprising. Look at that. Our boy came in at 2.9. Good job, Cayman. And those aren't the most. The highest views, actually, well, so you'll have to forgive me. This data is a little bit skewed because I did not know, I was not tracking Yappy Bee Man at the time of his viral video, at least his first viral video, that got him like 13 million views. So I did not add him until the month after that big kind of breakthrough. And he had already had subscribers. But that video really catapulted the rest of his views, and you'll see that here when we get to the next tab. So really goes to show that one just amazingly high performing video can change the trajectory for the rest of your video. So Yappy Bee Man actually had more than I'm showing here, 4.4 or 4.2, significantly more actually. And who got the most subs? Well, we'll get into that when we get into the top performer tab. Let's jump over there. Actually, before we do that, let's look at total views for the channel. Beekeeping has a 64 million view per year potential market audience. When I started this, the reason I started collecting data was to learn if I had a place in the market, and that's still to be determined. The vote is still out on Castle Grounds Apiary, but what we do know is that there are 64 million views, and over 15 channels within a community had over 1 million views in the year 2021. So that does tell me that there is an audience, as long as you can create the proper content and get it in front of your audience. So, and there was also 2,496 beekeeping videos made in 2021. That is a lot. Okay, so the most views on a single video, like I alluded to, Yappy Bee Man. His "if I hadn't caught it on camera, you wouldn't have believed it" video. That's that video where he has that giant, massive swarm in a tree branch and he shakes the hell out of it. He gets the queen first, somehow, miraculously finds the queen in this big swarm, throws her in the box, shakes the branch, and those suckers just march right in that box. It was really cool to see. Very cool. So we got 13.7 million views. By far, the best performing view or video based on the views within the year in 2021. In second place, Yappy the Bee Man, just a few months later, a 1.45 million views. So Yappy has 1 and 2 by a long shot. In third place, Ian Stepler, the Canadian beekeeper, with 337. It's the video where he kind of does a tour of his honey house. Fourth place, I'm not going to believe it, Yappy the Bee Man, with just under 300,000 views, another swarm video. And fifth place, Texas Bee Works, with just over 250,000 views. And that was the shed video. That's the one that kind of put her on the map. She had popular videos last year, but the shed video is the one that like got her on Ellen and on Good Morning America and all that stuff. Honorable mentions, 6th through 10th place was a really tight window. JP had a 249K, 628, 245, Yappy 239, Honeystead 232. So the Honeystead got in there in the top 10, which is commendable for sure. And in 10th place, Yappy the Bee Man. Yappy took the cake when it comes to just owning the popular videos in our community for this year. And I'll be honest, I think it all started with that one 13 million view video, because that was the first in this series of successful videos. And that's just how it goes, so good job, Yappy. Next, we'll move on to most views in a single month. So this is basically just a snapshot of viewership, and this excludes Yappy. Yappy probably is number 1, but I'm just going off the data. So based on what I have, and next year will be more comprehensive because we're starting with everybody on day 1, unless there's a newcomer with the viral video, in which case I can't predict the future, so sorry. JP the Bee Man had 2.7 million views in April. Ian had 2.5 million in October. Barnyard Beast had 1.7 million in April. Yappy had 1.5 in September. And 628 had 1.2 in April as well. So you can see April is a pretty hot month in the beekeeping world. Honorable mention goes to our Freddy Boy, got 1.1 in January. JP 962 in March. Yappy 848 in August. Ian 837 in September, and Frederick Dunn 786 in August. Now let's jump to top performers in a single month based on subscribers. In March, Texas Bee Works gained 14,000 subs. In August, Texas Bee Works 13.3 thousand subs. In April, JP the Bee Man 12,000 subs. In June, Texas Bee Works 11,000. In September, Yappy 10,000. And then basically Texas Bee Works rounds it out. She had 8,000, 7,000, 7,000. Texas Bee Works was the subscriber hog, if you will, for 2021. So Yappy had the most views in a video. JP, most views in a month. Probably Yappy, I know. Texas Bee Works, most subscribers in a month, and most videos in a month. I've talked about this a little bit. Black Mountain Honey is just crushing the competition when it comes to making views. You can see here you got first, second, third, and fourth place, 48, 41, 38, and 37 videos respectively, August, July, December, and November. And Bee Whisperer had 28 videos in August, 26 in September, and the lowest of the top 10 is Black Mountain with 26 videos in June. So impressive numbers. And then if you want to look at months as a whole versus the actual individual channels, the best month by far for beekeeping activity and engagement is April, both on a view basis and a subscriber growth basis. In April alone, we had 9.4 million views on the beekeeping channel community and 52.5 thousand subscriptions. Now that's not 52.5 subscribers, it's subscriptions. So those aren't individual people because one person can have multiple subscriptions in a period, but that's still, in my opinion, a form of engagement and thusly activity, and I think it's worth capturing. The second month with the most views is October, 7.8, September 6.2, June 5.6, August 5.6. So it's mostly a late summer, early fall, with the exception of April, because April, I guess, is prime swarm season, or at least that's when those swarm videos get posted and people are kind of right in the thick of getting their hives built up after the spring buildup. Subscriptions, April, June, March, May, those all had over 40,000 subscriptions per month, and then it tapers off really quickly down into the latter half of the year. November, December, January, February, by far the worst for views and subscriptions. You can see here December, the absolute worst time to try to build up subscriber base, try to add views. This past December, 2.6 million views and 16.5 thousand subscriptions. Listen, if you're going to blow your load all in 1 month, definitely pick April. If you've got like an awesome video that you really are holding out, you've got content you know someone's going to want to see, and you're a YouTuber wanting to get views, April. That's the month. I'm going to have something real juicy for April. No, I'm not. Okay, guys. Well, that's it. That's the 2021 total data review. There's some metrics I left out, but we hit the high points. Best videos, best channels, most growth, most views, months to increase your odds of growth, and there's really not much else to it. So as always, I appreciate the attention. Let me know if you have any questions. Thanks for watching. Boop, boop, boop.